Hello, good day. Today I'm going to make a video in line with my final paper in organizational behavior. My name is Kristine, 25 years old, a student from Bethel Institute of Hospitality Management at Alliant International University, Los Angeles, California. I am currently taking a MBA or Masters of Business Administration in concentration to hospitality management. I am an international student from Philippines. In my final paper in organizational behavior, I'm going to summarize the 7 chapters, and the 7 chapters in my final paper are Chapter 1, Motivation covered. Chapter 2, Group and Teams covered. Chapter 3, Conflict covered. Chapter 4, Negotiation covered. Chapter 5, Personal and Value covered. Chapter 6, Communication covered. And lastly, Chapter 7 is Conclusion. In Chapter 1, Motivation covered, I will discuss about high or low employee morale and satisfaction, high or low turnover, and great or poor team performance in organization have a served impact in business companies both financially and emotionally. Working in a company in a long day and doing the same thing over and over again could be exhausting. But if an employee like and love what they do, they will not get tired and they will perform the best in their job. And those employees who are satisfied with their job are usually the employee who will stay in the company for long and they will last. Quality employees are very important. It is hard to find a good people. So it's very important that we able to make our employees stay with us. My best example for that is Johnson and Johnson Company. They value, understand the importance of quality employee. The two things that Johnson and Johnson Company do great is caring and giving. They care about what the employee needs and wants, and they also give those things that will help the employee to motivate to do well in the job. Johnson and Johnson Company, they value the importance of diversity, equity, and inclusion, or known as DEI. And next is Chapter 2, Groups and Teams covered. In Chapter 2, I choose Steve Jobs, the co-founder and formerly CEO and chairman of Apple Computer, as my selected manager to determine his experiences with buildings and working with teams. I believe that we can learn from him, from his expertise as a leader. I believe that Steve Jobs is a great leader because he is one of the successful entrepreneurship that makes the Apple company the leading business around the world. Steve Jobs does well in recruitment to delegate, connecting things, balance between empowering his staff and leading by example, keep the creativeness away from the critics, innovation, passionate, and to think differently. In chapter 3, conflict cover, I choose Tim Cook, the CEO and the current chairman of Apple Incorporated, as my selected manager to determine his experience in the impact of his communication and conflict style on workplace behavior. His positive impact is that Cook take risks. He was not afraid to take risks because taking risks is the path to know the possibilities and to win the business. Listen, it's very important to listen to the employee in what they need and what they want. Trust. It's very important to have trust to each other, especially in your workplace. It's important that you trust your employee and you listen and also adopt what they can give to further improve your company. Diversity. Cook understands the importance of diversity, and Apple company applies that, like in Johnson and Johnson company, bringing the best out of people and working on referring this skill will give people the confidence to follow your lead. Humble. It's very important to stay humble and to stay in the ground. If you are humble, people will respect you. Admit mistake. It's important that when you get wrong, you will admit your mistake so that we can help each other to correct those mistakes and so that you can move forward. Do what you do and do it well. In everything that you do, it's very important that you do your best and put it with all your heart. Believe. It's very important that you believe in yourself, that you can do it. If you believe in yourself, people around you will believe in you as well. Don't pretend. It's very important that being yourself, because being yourself is what makes you are now. Write your own rules. Cook excels in managing teams and being a leader by writing his own rules. A strong leadership must know when to follow the rules and must know when to throw them away. Lastly, be transparent. Cook knows that transparency is curricular to sustain success. Being transparent is a solid leadership fundamental. The negative impact in Tim Cook leadership in my research is one of the companies says that Apple has this culture of secrecy that is toxic. And my recommendation for that is employees need to rest. Employees also need time with the family, a quality time with friends, and also need vacation. So, and it's very important to have a fixed schedule for employees and to be mindful with their shifts. Also, to employees who work hard, they deserve recognition, rewards, and bonuses that will help the employee to keep stay in the company and motivated to do more in job and more happy working with the company. Chapter 4, Negotiation Covered. In this chapter, I will discuss the similarities and the differences between managers and leaders. Managers and leaders, they are both doing their best to achieve the goal for the success of the company. The difference between leaders and managers are likely leaders inspire and motivate, while managers is feel general in managing a team. I believe my personal traits in the company is positive. I am positive thinker, can work under pressure, hardworking, and I think that's what the company are looking for to the employee. And as a leader, you should be a good follower. Chapter 5, Personality and Values Covered. I believe the impact of my abilities, personality, and values on workplace behavior are positive because I always give my best and I am willing to help where I can help people. I like to volunteer and I like to give a great or best contribution to the company. I believe the main source of job satisfaction is not always money. Employee will stay in the company because they like their job, they are happy in what they are doing, and that is why they stay in the company. Chapter 6, Communication. I preferred my style for managing conflicts is collaborating because I like teamwork. I like to work with teams. We are having brainstorming and helping each other to fix the problems, and by working together it makes the job easier and we can done the job faster. Chapter 7, Conclusion. The last chapter. I believe my cultural assumption influence workplace and leadership preferences by how I portray myself. I believe, like what I say earlier, that I am positive thinker, motivated, can work under pressure, and I believe that is very important to every employee. And I believe that my learnings from this subject of organizational behavior will help me prepare myself to become a future leader in hospitality industry. That's all. Thank you.